Howdy guys, I'm back with more Path of Exile, the Fall of Oriath. I just entered the Ravaged Square here in Act 10. Last time I finished up Act 9 and collected some Act 10 dialogue. So I haven't made it very far through Act 10 as you guys see. Like I said, I just entered the Ravaged Square, and it looks like everywhere I need to go is going to be connected to this place, so it's just a matter of finding out which area I want to do first. So this place looks quite a bit different since the first time I've been here. Oriath was so beautiful and pretty, and now it's just been all bloodied and ravaged by Kitava and his cult, I suppose. So this is going to be a pretty interesting act, I think. I honestly really like going back and revisiting all the same areas, more or less. I know some of the areas have been quite a bit different, so I know it's not really all exactly the same areas. I think it's interesting. It, feels like we're in a living, evolving world instead of, just doing 3 difficulties worth of the same thing. I'm really enjoying this, but I'm also, the kind of person I really love, like, remasters and, like, covers of things. I love seeing something redone in a different way, and I don't know, it's just been a real pleasure traveling through the expansion areas and just seeing how things have changed, and it's just one of my favorite things about anything, so I'm really enjoying myself and eager to see where everything's going to go at the end of it all. Alright, so I've made it to the waypoint. I'm glad I found this nice and early because this is going to be something I need. And it looks like the ossuary is right here for one of the side quests, so I might as well go ahead and do that. I'd rather get the side quests done first. That way, it's easier to just continue on the main quest. So, actually, just like within just this area and doing my dailies before I started recording, I actually got like 3 upgrade, side grade things. So I got some new gloves finally, and no, they're not amazing, but they are better than what I had. And I got some new boots now. My last boots didn't have any life on them, and it's hard to find stuff with 30% movement speed, so I'm pretty happy with this find. And this, I got pretty lucky on. I was re-rolling the slots. It had like 1 slot, and I re-rolled it, and it gave me 5, and 1 fusey orb thing gave it 4 links. So I was like, you know what, I'm not going to fudge with this anymore. This is all I want. I'm pretty happy with this. And I have this here for laughs, but you know how bad I am about actually pushing buttons. So got a few new upgrades, but now my defenses, everything's capped, but I'm pretty sure my resistances are going to take another dip, so what the heck, do I just go into the bone pits here? Is there any... this is strange. Why not just have this go straight to the bone pits? Why this? But I guess you can sit here and be creeped out by all those skulls and bones? I don't know. Alright, into the bone pits, and it's creepy in here. Oh boy. Alright, so we're going to be fighting some bone stuff here. It doesn't seem like hitting skeletons with an axe would be very effective. I mean, what am I doing? I guess I'm just smashing the bones apart. I mean, axes are good at, like, chopping. I don't know, it seems kind of weird to bonk skeletons with an axe. I feel like maybe a mace would be more effective, just smash the bones into bits or something. I assume they're brittle bones, they've probably been in here for a while. I don't know, I guess by that same token, axes would probably just be as effective. I don't really know anything about any, like, actual real physics of weapons, so I better not hurt myself talking about it. Oh boy, but, yeah, I'm really, I'm enjoying going through the acts. I'm, getting toward the end here, so I guess it's pretty obvious what's going to happen. I guess there's going to be stuff with Kitava, maybe something epic between sin and innocence, but I'm really curious. Like, I feel like I'm gonna have another resistance drop. Like, I know I've got to have another drop in my resistances, but I don't know what's going to cause it. Like, I guess I'm going to fight Kitava and shenanigans will happen that'll, like, permanently injure me and I'm gonna end up sucking a little bit more. I don't know. Okay, no, nothing in those sealed remains there. So yeah, not really.
Exalted orb. An exhilarating sensation.
Hey! Hey! Nice! Just got an exalted orb off of, like, some random skeleton there. How about that? First exalted orb of the league here in a level, like, what, 67 area? Not bad, not bad. I mean, you know, it's not quite getting an exalted orb out of a random chest, but hey, I'm not complaining. That's something to be very, 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 very happy about. Well, you know, actually, I know that the worth of the exalted orbs have gone down, and I'm an SSF, so it doesn't really matter anyway. Alright, Templar's Stash. Elixir of Allure. Famous for her many lovers. Those that did not come willing to Adziri came by liquid persuasion. I think now we just use alcohol, don't we? Alright, so I don't think I have any more business in here. I see a little thingy to read over yonder, so maybe I can take a quick... Oh, it's the trial. Okay, derp. I didn't even look at this. I didn't realize there was a trial in here, derp. Alright, well, still making my way down here. Gonna grab a few of these life nodes and then maybe reassess. My life is pretty darn nice right now, especially after... Oh, no. I actually died to the dart traps in the cruel labyrinth, and that looks like that might be what happens in here because I am ridiculously impatient. Oh geez, this is torture. Alright, whatever. ARPGs weren't meant for moving like this, and I know I should do it properly, but whatever. Alright, can I leap through? Oh no, okay, I can't. Alright, let me out! Let me out! Alright, and then one more little gauntlet of this. Thankfully, not too painful, no deaths.
An emperor must know precisely where he stands.
Alright, so there's a the Merciless Trial has the Merciless Labyrinth has a trial in Act 8, 9, and 10, so one trial per act. That's, you know, kind of a bummer. I guess I need to... geez, I guess I should do the Merciless Lab now, huh? I know one of you guys told me I should do it ASAP, and I know I definitely don't want to even attempt to end Act 10. I mean, assuming I'm fighting Kitava here without that. Well, anyway, let's give Waylon this elixir. Hopefully things go okay with this.
Ya found it! Bless your boots, Exile! Me lady problems will be over at last. Let's give it a go then. I feel nothing. Blast it all to the ocean depths. Ruined. Oh, them years sitting around in that damned ossuary. The love's magic fizzled right out of the damn thing. Ah, well, can't blame a man for trying. Anyway, here's a little something for your effort.
Let's see if we can't get Grandpa signed up on a Tinder account or something. Gosh, that's rough. Only 2 respec points for that, too. But, well, anything for Grandpa, right? Gosh, it seems almost a shame to vendor this, but I'm gonna. Whoop! Right in there. I need those orbs. I just had a rough time redoing all my gear, so... And, gosh, that's almost nice. Alright, so let me unload my inventory, and, gosh, I don't really know what to do. Should I go ahead and do the Merciless Lab now, or should I continue through? I'm I'm not really sure. I feel like I should do the Merciless Lab, but I don't really know how exciting that would be to record. It might be one of those things that's better off to do off camera, but it is the Merciless one. It might be a little bit more wild, and, you know, it doesn't take too long to do. Nah, you know what? I think I'm gonna keep, I'll keep doing these side. I'll do a few of these quests and see how it goes. I'm pretty strong right now. Oh, did the map really reset? Alright, I didn't feel like I was... Oh, find a way to destroy Kitava's horns, so this must be what they were talking about. Gosh, they are horns, aren't they? Alright, so I guess that means this way's blocked off, and leaves me... Alright, so the Kitava's horns are... Okay, and so... Okay, okay, don't have time to be looking at this and getting bogged.
A worthy opponent!
You know, one thing I do miss is all the little creative, or not creative, but little witty quips that the Exile had, you know, like at the beginning of a new area, you know. No, I mean, there's a lot of new areas, so maybe they're going to get around to reporting that or something, but I kind of miss, you know, every time you entered a new character, or a new area, the character had something to say about it, like, oh, I grew up here, or whatever. I mean, obviously not that, but, you know, that was kind of one of the things that I missed, was the little Exile having witty things to say about everything. And one of you pointed this out quite a while ago, that none of the Exiles say anything about the bosses either, which is really quite a shame, because there's so many interesting boss fights and interesting, you know, story moments, but I'd like to believe it's just not fully developed yet, and it's just like one of those we're working on it things. Alright, the Torched Quartz. Let's see, I'm just gonna see where this takes me, or if the waypoint is right at the beginning. Like, I know I was just here in Act 5, but whatever. Alright, so this looks like the way toward the main quest, so I might as well... I think I might as well go ahead and do this since I'm on the way over. I can always kind of backtrack and go into the reliquary there, so... Oh, geez, a lot of burned bodies, and the floor's marked up in blood. Gosh, it's like, my gosh, these areas have just been right ruined. X's everywhere. Are they, is that like, I guess, is the X like a symbol for Kitava, I guess? That would kind of make sense, wouldn't it, for it to be an X, since he's kind of got like a X-y looking face? I don't really know, I just sound silly. This is some cool sounding music too. Yeah, I gotta say, the music is really nice. I have my game sounds for me. Oh, dang it, every time I see a 6 slot, I think it's 6 linked. But, you know, I have the game sound turned pretty far down, and I don't really get to... oops, that was an accident. I didn't mean to fat finger that. I don't really get to listen to the music as much as... Wow. Seriously? That was... Alright, I finished a challenge for strong boxes, I guess. But yeah, so I have the sound turned pretty far down for me, so I don't really hear the music all that well, except when I'm just kind of not talking, so it's really quite good. It's surprisingly good music, and, you know, for me, music really makes a game really, like, it pushes it from good to, like, exceptionally good, right? I mean, you know, like, one of my favorite, like, childhood growing up games was actually an MMO, Final Fantasy XI, but it had some very memorable music, and, like, every time I hear, like, the theme to Winders, it makes me so nostalgic. I'm like, oh, I want to go play that game again. Oh, it's, like, 15 years old, never mind. Like, Final Fantasy XI came out for, like, the PlayStation 2 or something. It's super duper dated now, but the music is so good, and like I said, you know, really good, like, original game music really make things pretty exceptional. Hey, oh gosh, what's going on in this corner here? Hold on, I want to look, kind of zoom in on this after I clear this area out. What the heck? This looks like something that belongs in in a hideout. It's like they not only killed this guy, but they just made decorations out of him. Like, look how grisly and gory all of this is. How long do you think it took someone just to design? Oh, and even up here, look at this poor guy. This was like I guess the whatever leader of whatever kind of religious, I don't know what you would call their like what the actual religious figurehead here would be called. I'm trying to think of what the priest, like a priest, I guess. I don't know. But that's pretty grisly. Someone spent a lot of time making that look nice and horrible. But yeah, you know, music can really make a game, you know, really, like, I guess it's just kind of tied to memory for me. I think that's why, you know, my first RPG and what will always be probably my favorite game, just because of the nostalgia attached to it, is of course like Final Fantasy VII, right? And same thing, a lot of really memorable musical pieces that just, you know, really stick with me. I really like it. So hearing the music here just sounds like super epic, like I'm getting ready for, you know, greatness or something. I don't know, I really like it. Another game that has some pretty good music is Crusader Kings 2. Now that is a pretty fun game, but I'm really awful at it. But the opening theme to that is glorious. I love it. But you know, as someone that does YouTube videos, I've gotten some like YouTube like warnings or whatever for like copyrighted music in some of my games, and I've had to take it out. So it can be kind of a sticky area with the music if it's not you know, all original from the game itself. So, you know, if the game had to like license it from somewhere else or whatever, it could be kind of a sticky situation. And honestly, when I kind of just, like, YouTubing aside, I kind of feel like when you have to license music and jump through all these hoops to, I don't know where I'm going, and you have to jump through all these hoops to use it, it's like, is it really worth it? Is it really going to enhance the game that much? You know, because, what was it? I think the game was called Alan Wake, and I think there's a few other games probably like this too, that the music license like expired and they didn't renew it. So Alan Wake, I think it's Alan Wake, is no longer available in the Steam store. Just because of music licenses. And I just feel like that's silly. Like, you've just ruined your ability to sell a game because of the music in it. That's silly. Alright, so back in the desecrated chambers here, madmen toil under smoking skies to pervert a holy sanctum. So, looking for the Staff of Purity in here, and these desecrate... Gosh, this area was just... I mean, it's still gorgeous, I guess. You know, even though it's desecrated, this place might be a little better off than the rest of Oriath here, so... Yeah, actually, this place is downright nice compared to a lot of Oriath, isn't it? Boy, yeah, you know, there's like the area was just in, there's bodies and blood everywhere. Well, I haven't seen all of this area just yet. I don't know how much has changed. Ooh, that was a big leap. I didn't think I could actually make that, but well, here we are. Alright, so let me look at, okay, I figured this stained glass would be shattered or marked up or something, but I obviously can't see it completely well just yet. Alright, there, I was like wondering where my Harbinger stuff was. Alright. No, the stained glass looks... Oh, okay, never mind. Well, actually that's kind of boarded up, isn't it? Maybe more of the stained glass will be boarded up. I'm kind of curious. I'm gonna kind of hug the edges because I want to go look now. Let's see. Okay, yeah, quite a few of the stained glass windows are boarded up now. I'm too busy trying to look at the windows instead of what I'm fighting right now, so that's why I'm probably just like drifting off into La La Land here. So yeah, I guess this place is well on its way to desecration. I wouldn't say it's fully desecrated just yet. You know, there's not enough blood stains and bodies for it to be like really desecrated. It's like a moderate level of desecration. I don't think we should be changing the name to the desecrated chambers just yet. I mean, like, the floors aren't desecrated, the walls aren't really desecrated enough. You guys really gotta step up your desecration game here. I can't say I approve. Sorry, I'm being very silly. I just don't really know what else to say about this place. This is my second time. Well, is it my second time or my third time through here now? I don't know. I've been through here a few times, but it's different. Not a whole lot, but it is different. You know, darker, gloomier, boarded up windows and stuff. I still like going back through all of the areas. You know, it felt like, you know, reading about Oriath, it seemed like a lot of people were actually kind of disappointed that a lot of the maps were going to be reused, that not every single area was like completely new, but it's like, boy, you know, that'd be a lot of work for like no real reason, honestly. It's like, how fast do we go through these areas? And it's like, it'd be an awful lot of work to make sure, you know, there's whole brand new assets in every single area. It's a ton of work. So I think just having the same areas with a little twist every single time you go back through it, I think that keeps things like different enough to keep it decently interesting, just so you can kind of look around and be like, oh, what's different this time? What's different this time? Ah, this is different. So I think it's pretty cool, but you know, I know that it can get kind of samey, especially with how big these areas are. I know a lot of you were saying how much you like the big areas, and I mean, I don't know. I mean, gives you plenty to do. Does make you feel like you're actually going through an epic, you know, journey. But you know how these games can be. It gets to the point where it's just such a rush to get to the end game and do all the cool end game stuff. And I'm not gonna lie, I do love mapping, so I'm just super eager to get toward it. It's just, I don't know what it is about mapping. It's like, I guess, the equivalent of the video game equivalent of playing slots.
I believe in traveling light.
Oh, really? I didn't realize my inventory was already full. I guess it's just the, like I said, the video game equivalent of a slot machine, so it's just really fun to go into the maps and see and be like, okay, what am I dealing with? What am I gonna get, you know? And especially as you move up and up through the tiers, there's a lot of fun to be had in mapping, and there's so many maps that I haven't even been to yet. I've been to, like, what, less than a third of all of the maps. It's like, that's a lot of stuff I haven't done in this game. A jewel with maximum mana. Man, I'm so lucky with these jewels, aren't I? Alright, getting quite a collection of maps here. I'm pretty happy about all of this. And offloading my currency real quick. Still haven't used any of these engineer's orbs. I haven't made an ancient orb yet. I've used up... Oh, here we go. Reforges the map. Okay, a lot of these orbs are for map stuff too, so I guess I'll be getting more harbingers and more shards when I start mapping, which would make sense. Alright, let me grab that, and do I go in here? Sanctum of Innocence. I assume I do, but maybe I'm wrong. Oh, Kilavarius the reassembled. Oh my goodness, he's reassembled. Let's see, what is he reassembled with? I can't quite tell. He's pretty freaky looking. Alright, I need to... Oh, that's a big dude. You brought your big friend too. Awesome. Alright, I'm sure you're sick of being killed. Take the Staff of Purity. Worry not for the heathens. They are devoid of soul, made of vessels of wrath. They are damned by holy design. So, deliver the Staff of Purity to Bannon. Alright, so no reason for me to stick around here. So, this is going to kill Bannon. Maybe not. I don't know if it's going to happen like right now. So, I think I'm going to hold off on that just really fast. Because I don't know if he's going to... Well, I guess he won't be able to have any additional dialogue, will he? I was going to do this teardrop reliquary thing for, what's her name, Lily, but that probably won't... I feel like it's going to be kind of a whatever type quest, like her grandpa's with the answer where it's just like, thanks for this, I guess. There's not really anything else to say about it because it's just a silly little fetch quest. But I'm going to assume the reliquary's somewhere over on the western side of the map. It kind of makes sense at the southwestern side when you look at that actual map, so I'm going to make my way in that direction and hope I'm right, because this is an awful big area and the map's already reset on me once or twice. I think it might have already reset again. Yeah, it's already reset on me twice. I've had my fill of this big old place. I don't know, I don't know if it's just a me problem if I spend too much time killing stuff, but the creatures here are 64 and I'm almost level 70. I'm way too high level for this stuff, so I feel like this is a me problem. Do I spend too much time killing things? Like, should I mosey a little bit more? I mean, the thing is, I like killing stuff. Like, it feels fun to just, like, cyclone through everything, even though it may not be the most efficient thing to do, which, I mean, that's ultimately what it's all about, is having my own fun. But I don't know, I just feel like, I don't know if that would, you know, maybe, I don't want to say leveling should be slower because it shouldn't. By gosh, no, it just, maybe the monsters should be higher level. Maybe the levels of monsters should go up faster. I don't know. I feel like it's, can I not seriously, there we go. I was about to say, this big wall of bodies and I seriously can't, like, cyclone through it or jump over it. I can leap off of cliffs, but I can't, like, chop through a few bodies. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I know that's, I just feel like I'm probably really on the slow side and I spend way too much time killing stuff, so I know I shouldn't be talking about, like, the pace or speed of the game by, you know, at all, but I don't know, I think it'd be kind of cool if stuff leveled up a little, like, if the creatures leveled up a bit faster, not, you know, not that we level slower or anything, like maybe the area should be a bit harder. Maybe I'm just playing something super busted and I don't know what I'm talking about, and I'll shut up now. Alright, into the reliquary here, so hopefully it doesn't take too terribly long to find this teardrop, but who knows. A lot of goodies in here. Look at all the gold and treasure. I wish I could just start packing this. Am I fighting statues? I'm fighting statues, okay. But yeah, I wish I could start loading some of this stuff up into my bags. That'd be nice. Have a little treasure run or something. That'd be fun. Little treasure haul. It's always fun to go through little, like, fancy treasure areas, and I know there's probably, like, I know there is. I went through a map that was, like, all strong boxes or whatever. That was pretty fun. I do like, you know, like, super rare, all treasure areas. Diablo 3 had some pretty fun ones, like there was a, you know, little rare monster, a little goblin, and sometimes a goblin would open a portal to like a little treasure area with like gold everywhere and a bunch of other goblins and stuff to kill. It was really fun. So I really, you know, that's what it's all about, is getting treasure. So it's always really fun to get lots of treasure, right? And of course I'm going the polar opposite way of which way I need to be going. Alright, short enough area, pearl case, the teardrop. Indecipherable verse. And unpronounceable too. I did my best there. Sorry, guys. 17% increased burning damage, 6% increased trap throwing speed. My gosh, these jewels that I get can be pretty insane. Alright, so grabbed all of the quest stuff, so there's nothing for me to do outside right now, so it's just time to collect some dialogue and talk to the people of town and see where to go next after I unload my inventory here. Alright, oops, not you. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I screwed up, I fat-fingered it, and I didn't get to hear the dialogue. Oh crap. Whoa, my god, I'm so stupid. Oh my god. Welp, I have no idea what he said there. I guess I could probably fill it in with, oh, I take this and make a noble sacrifice, so long exile. Man, damn damn it! The whole point in this was for me to hear the dialogue. I am so sorry, guys. That was like a complete fat finger. I was going to talk to him and then I changed my mind. I was like, no, I want to go talk to Lily, and then I just like used my giant sausage fingers on that. Oh my gosh. Oh well, it's not the end of the world. I'll play through it again and get that bit of dialogue there. I'll always remember that I just... Bannon's final moments, I was like, yeah, here's your staff, screw off. It's kind of funny, you gotta admit it. Alright, well, I'm sure something epic happened there. Let's go talk to Lily about a pearl now, of all things.
Exile, you're a giant among men. You got no idea how long I have yearned to have this beauty once more in my hands. The teardrop is surprisingly still in pretty good condition. Not too typical of the baubles them Templars like to steal. We'll stick around a while longer, but once things settle down, my grandfather and I will be setting sail with Sir Arthur firm in our sights.
Well, let's see what the world is like. After all of this, I wouldn't be jumping out to go there just yet. Man, I'm really bummed that I missed the dialogue there. I really am. I feel really, really silly about that. Like, man, I gotta be more careful with how I click. That was just so silly. Alright, so I guess I'll go ahead and talk to Innocence and try to piece together what happened. I mean, like I said, I think it's pretty straightforward. Gave him the staff, released Innocence, and now we have... Gosh, we have Innocence and Sin standing side by side. Isn't that a hoot? Alright, well, let's talk to Innocence and see what's going on.
I am reborn.
Oh dear.
A new god in a troubled land.
Brother, you have seen better days, I am sure, but for now you must rouse yourself. We have work to do. If ever you wish to make right the wrongs of your past, help me now. As once I asked you in the early days of mankind. Do this for me, and I shall consider our quarrel to be at its end.
What?
Go, do battle, anointed exile. Though my brother and I will aid you, I sense the universe conspires for you to be the savior of our world on this day.
Ooh, sweet. So, man, you know, you told me that, one of you guys told me that, the voice actor for Sin is no other than Vagan, of all people. You know, the guy that always wants to bend your ear. And, I didn't really hear it, but for some reason when they were talking just now, I could really hear the Vagan. I don't know if now that's all I hear now that I know that Vagan's the voice actor, if he sounded particularly Vagan-like there. Ah, man, I'm still so bummed about that missing that damn dialogue. Like, look at Bannon here, man. Look, okay, let me carefully move out of the way here. Okay, he doesn't have anything new to say, which is kind of surprising, but Bannon's body looks really bad, does it? Like, is it just, like, yeah, it looks like his head exploded even, like, or is that his, I can't, no, that was his shoulder guard. Yeah, I guess Justice must have, like, popped out of his head or something. Like, remember last time Sin said that Bannon was going to die an agonizing death, being, like, burned from the inside out by Innocence, so he didn't have a good death, not by a long shot, and I didn't even have the grace to hear his final words. I was just like, yeah, I don't care. You know what, might be a good thing. Maybe that way I won't be all emotional about it. Alright, let's talk to Lonnie now. Oh, yeah, right, she doesn't talk. She's, making me talk. Bannon was a man whom I greatly admired, possibly even loved. My heart is grieved to see him depart from us and journey to the home of the Hinakora. Yet he sacrificed himself so that we might live, and stood true to his convictions. This God, this born-again innocence, fills me with unease. Though he appears repentant of his past transgressions, I do not believe he should be forgiven, nor that he should tread this earth any longer than is required. You know, I think she's got a pretty even head about things, and I think I'm inclined to agree with her. This guy's got thousands of years worth, this Innocence guy has thousands of years worth of bad habits. It's not really, I don't think we should really trust him too terribly much. That's got 5+5 armor on it. How about that? +5. These rolls can really be all over the place, can't they? A decent amount of armor, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and put this one in the stash for now, so let's do that. Alright, let's see what Lily has to say about Innocence.
Oh, Bannon, I'd stake my bets on being a mighty fine demon in the sack. Can't go wrong with a man in uniform. Only now, he's gone and transformed into that pesky god of light. I gotta believe that the man is still in there somewhere, but finding my way into his bedsheets at this stage is proving more difficult than I first thought. Don't seem to be anything that'll budge him from wherever he's hiding. Not even an enrapturing roll in the hay with this future pirate queen. Seems to me that by letting old Innocence take him over completely, it's like a leech sucking the life right out of him. He's gonna lose out on all them lusty joys of this world, and that ain't something I'd ever think fondly about.
Okay, Lily, come here. I'm gonna grab you by the hand. Come here, Lily, come here. Alright, look. Here's Bannon. Here's Innocence. Here's Bannon. Here's Innocence. They're separated. Here's Bannon. I'm not gonna judge. Have your fun. Okay, I'm joking. That was kind of silly, but... Okay, so I think I've got all of the dialogue here, so I need to meet Innocence at Kitava's horns, which I believe it'll be quicker to go through the, well, not like I really have much of a choice, but, it was over to the east. Oh, yep, right there, there's Innocence. That was a long and arduous journey through here. Innocence, hey, bud.
Bone and corruption shall not impede the path of purity.
Oh, nice. This feels very Diala-like, where Diala used the Rapture device to break through the final area.
Go, do battle, anointed exile. Though my brother and I will aid you, I sense the universe conspires for you to be the savior of our world on this day.
Ooh, so is this really the final battle? I mean, I guess so. There's not any other areas, but geez, Act 10's going to be mega small, isn't it? Well, I was going to... I did want to do the Merciless Lab before I attempted Kitava, but yeah, what the hell, I'm here, let's go. The canals, which... Are they... I thought they were I thought the people were calling them the feeding troughs or something like that. Alright, whatever. It's the canals, and... I'm severely disappointed. I don't see all of the, people that I thought that he was going to be eating. Maybe I'm not far enough in yet. Alright, an end to hunger. So I guess I'm finishing up Act 10 today, guys. I didn't realize that Act 10 was going to be so small. Not that I'm, disappointed or anything. I'm kind of glad that we're getting right to the point, but, I don't know, I guess I just expected more of a build-up. Jeez, these people are strung over the friggin' fence. What a way to go. Blood everywhere. Okay, maybe it's gonna get more grisly as oh yeah, there we go. We got some bodies in that corner, and a mix of bodies and building materials there. Alright, so it's getting a little more grisly and grim as I move on. Oh yeah, here we go. We got the bodies piled up here. That must be tomorrow's breakfast or something. I was just kind of expecting to be bodies to be bobbing in the water or something gross. I guess that would be pretty demanding on people's computers, and just graphically to have stuff floating in the water. I don't know enough about any of that stuff, but this game seems to have enough issues, at least for me, to running properly without adding a bunch of fancy graphics stuff. Gosh, these guys are... You might want to turn the oven off on these guys. They're not going to be eatable pretty soon. They're gonna be burned. Gosh, got a little bit of a froggy in my throat. I don't know if I'm getting a little ill or whatever. It's weather's changing up here in Canada, you know, going from the 3 weeks of summer that we had to pretty cool weather, so, you know, I always get a little sick when the weather changes. I guess, I don't know if it's allergies or what, but I'm originally from Texas, where we have 2 seasons, summer and not summer. I mean, I'm joking, we have like 5 seasons in Texas, and we typically experience them all within the same week. I've literally lived in a week, it was like in early March, where it snowed at the beginning of the week, and then it like rained, and then there was like almost like a bunch of like wind or something, and then by the end of the week everyone was wearing shorts. I mean, Texas is a disaster, man, when it comes to weather. And it's got the worst heat in the world. It's not... I've been to a few places. I'm not going to say I'm like some world traveler, but I've been to quite a few places. And the heat in Texas sucks more than the heat in any other place I've been.
God bless you on this fine day.
Because it feels like an armpit. That's seriously the best way I can describe it. It's sticky, it's hot, it's humid. It feels like if you were living inside of an armpit. It's just stifling. It's not the hot, dry heat you would have like in some areas. It's like that humid, sticky heat. And I had a coworker that described it as, you know, feeling like an armpit. And it's like, you know what? That's perfect. And that's how I've described Texas weather ever since. Not that I live there anymore, but I do miss my beloved Texas sometimes. Do not miss the weather. I know it's such a boring thing to talk about. People always talk about the weather, but in Texas it is particularly different. Now I live in far north Canada of all places, so I don't even know what warmth feels like anymore. Like what people here consider warm, and I still perceive as kind of chilly. Like I see people walking around like half naked and like, oh gosh, they use Celsius up here, and I'm still used to Fahrenheit, so I don't even know for you international folk that use Celsius, but it hasn't really been above like around 70, 75 Fahrenheit, and like I said, I don't even perceive that as warm, and you see people walking around half naked in that kind of weather, and it's like, are you guys drunk? This is cold. So I haven't quite acclimated, I don't know, I haven't quite gotten used to the Canadian weather, but I don't know, you can, when it's cold, you know, you can always put more clothes on, but when it's hot and sticky, you can only get so naked for, you know, people start calling the police, right? Oh, jeez. Okie dokie, this is a really big area, but, you know, I guess if it's going to be the final battle between me and Kitava, you know, it's only fair for it to be, you know, right after a large dungeon, right? Of course, like I said, what's still bothering me is I know, oh, boy, now we've got oh, this one's the feeding trowel. Okay. So hadn't quite made it to the feeding trowel yet. That's the problem. Okay, that's a lot of people there. My goodness. Alright, in we go. I guess this is it then. I'm going to finish Act 10 today, huh? Hopefully, anyway. Still have the matter. Oh my gosh. Well, here's that stuff bobbing in the water that I was talking about. Oh my gosh, are these people alive? I thought those were monsters I was getting ready to fight. This poor sucker's alive. Gosh, let me down there to put him out of his misery, poor son of a gun. Man, this is... Ooh. This is bad. What was I talking about at the very beginning of the place where I was like, oh, this is kind of disappointing. It's not very gruesome at all. I thought there was going to be bodies everywhere. Wasn't I saying something like that? I think I was. My gosh, I feel so silly after going through some of these areas. I sit here and complain about something, and then I get on the other side, and it's like, oh, okay, well now I feel dumb. Alright, so another area to go through. No Kitava yet, and now I'm level 70. Kitava better be a cakewalk because I'm going to be like 15 levels above him by the time I find him. No, he should be as tough as Merciless Malachi, right? He needs to, this is Kitava. I've been hearing about him for a very long time. This needs to be a proper fight. You know, I've died, let me see, how many times have I died now? 4 times, okay. 2 times were on camera, and I'm pretty sure you guys saw them. 2 times were in the cruel lab to stupid things, because it was just me farming the cruel labyrinth is a stupid thing. It wasn't even me dying to anything in particular. I was just kind of sleepy, kind of not really paying attention, kind of running into a bunch of stupid traps, and then I just died while farming the cruel lab, so that's what those other 2 deaths are. So I've only died 4 times up to this point. Now I'm curious how many times I'm going to die to Kitava, because this is going to be the battle of ages here. It has to be. There's no way they're going to make this one a walk in the park. The only way it's going to be a walk in the park is if I don't know. I really don't. I mean, I'm level 7, this area is 67, so I'm pretty caught up in levels now. Alright, Innocence and Sin are up here, so I'm going to take a second to spend my point right there. Bam! Look at that life jump up. I went up almost like 300 health points there or something, I think. So at 4,200 health now, and we have Innocence and Sin. Sin sitting here standing on this person, people, whatever. Alright, let's talk to him.
This is it. It all comes down to this moment to finally put an end to Kitava. Go, Exile. Together we will save humankind.
Yes, we will. Kill Kitava. Next time, guys. And I'm just kidding. Okay, I'll go in here. Alright, Kitava. Alright, one more time with Innocence and Sin giving me a hand. Alright, so looks like I want to stay out of probably this little blood area here. I think I need to, I'm not really sure what all this guy is going to do, so I'm going to have my escape portal in case things get particularly sticky, but ooh, he had some weird red face being there. I feel like I may not want to stand directly up underneath him. I feel like I might also want to put my totem down too. My poor totem's getting annihilated there. Kitava the Insatiable. Ooh, look at them both working. Oh my gosh, did his head fall off? What the? Oh, whoops, I was too busy staring instead of paying attention. I was trying to figure out what just happened there. Alright, gotta keep swinging my axe here. That's gonna be the end of me. I don't want to die to something stupid, especially at this point. Alright, well, I guess Kitava's just gonna chill there for a second. He'll be back. He's gonna just let me work his minions while he's recovering his strength. Alright, put my totem back down, and can't seem to hit him yet. Not yet. Alright, are you hittable yet? Alright, I guess I just need to wait and see what my pet and what the 2 gods are doing to see when he's hittable. Taking a lot of damage there, but I have a lot of life leech and health regen, so I'm okay right now, as long as nothing unpredictable and crazy happens. As long as he doesn't hit me for like 5k instantly, I might be okay, I think. Oh boy, these little like phases where he's immune to damage, because I guess he's doing an animation or something, though. Kind of a pain in the butt. I kind of like, I know they had to make Kitava huge, but I kind of, you know, this feels like, what was it, Belial in Diablo 3, end of Act 2, where you've just got this, like, you know, corner of him you can, oh, there's his heart, okay, where you've just got this corner that you beat up, and I don't know, I don't really like that. I like being able to maneuver around the entire boss instead of like 60% of them or 50% of them. Just personal preference. It just kind of, I don't know, I don't really like these. Did he just shove his heart back inside of him? That's not how this works. That's not how any of... What? He just grabbed Innocence. and I think he crushed him. Oh shoot, I'm getting crushed. Holy crap, there's so much crazy stuff going on in this fight. I'm like not paying attention to any of the fight mechanics. Look, he just scraped the ground there. This guy is... What is that? I want that. Where do you get that gem? I want that. What is that? Like crazy red eye super attack? I want one. Oh, Innocence flew back up. I thought he was donezo. Oh, nope, Innocence is back in it. Alright, Innocence is no easy man to, or god to be. Best. Oh, what the heck was that? I heard a sound. Oh, everything's on fire. The ground is lava. I'm out of health flasks here. Do I bounce out? I might need to bail out because I don't have any mana flasks. Please, can you spit out some minions for me to whack? Please. Oh, are these... Oh, okay, I think... Alright, minion phase. Here, I'll be able to get, Oh, I didn't see what, organ fell out of him that time. Alright, please. I need some refills. Okay, there we go. I got a couple. Oh, thank goodness. Alright, feeling good. Feeling real good. Alright, putting my totem down, and I'm gonna use this little ability here, and... Alright, I guess I must have killed like a super special monster in there, because I got some treasures. Alright, next phase. Oh! He's dead. I'm dead. What now? Whoa. You have been You have been permanently weakened by Kitava's merciless affliction. You now have a total of negative 60 to all resistances and 100% increased cost of Evolve skills. So, oops, wrong button. So, rip my resistances. Now, see, I was so proud of myself. I thought I was doing great. And my lightning resistance is amazing. Really gotta work on that cold. Fire is doable, but that cold resistance has got to be fixed now. Thanks, Kitava. Oh, there's Zana. Innocent Sin. Oh boy. Alright, well let's talk to everybody. We're done with Act 10, I guess. And where the heck am I? Oriath. Oh, Epilogue. Oh, cool. Alright, well, you know what? Why don't I actually save the epilogue for next time, and maybe I guess I'll get to do my first maps, or I don't really know. Maybe I'll do the Merciless Labyrinth or something. But that was the end of Act 10 and Kitava, and I'm really excited to see the resolution to all of this, so I'll do that next time. And thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry again about missing Bannon's last words. I'm sure they were very touching and endearing. I was really eager to make this a complete dialogue playthrough, and I just really screwed that up for really stupid reasons. I know it's not a big deal, but just kind of a bummer, and I do apologize. So, yeah. Oriath is safe, thanks to me. Zana is here. Looks like I'll be mapping really soon. And I'm done for now. Thank you guys again for watching me play Path of Exile. Really do appreciate you guys. And well, looks like there might be something else to do. I don't know, but we'll find out what's waiting for us in the epilogue next time. Thanks again for watching, guys, and bye for now.